Okay, hey Buck and Darkfire, welcome. So, what are we looking at right here? This, believe it or not, is the box art for this game, Phalanx. It's an old man playing a banjo, but then it also says the hyperspeed shootout in space, and you can see the spaceship in the background there. But yeah, this game, I remember getting this game and seeing that. I think I got it for my birthday or for Christmas or something, and the box art's the first thing you see, so it's like, what the hell is this game? Hey, Overhunter, yeah, I think it was for GBA. I never played that one though. I only owned the Super Nintendo version, and actually, I owned it twice before. This copy that I have now is the third time that I've owned it. I don't even remember what happened to it the first two times around, but hopefully this time I'll actually hang on to this freaking game. Hey Luna, yeah, it they designed it that way in North America only. The other in Europe and Japan it looked completely different, and they decided that you know what, there's a bunch of other games like this on the market right now, so let's do something completely different to catch people's attention. And so that's what they ended up with. Old man playing a banjo. The actual game does not have an old man with a banjo in it, as you will see. So yeah, I'll go ahead and remove that for now. I'll probably bring it back up later when more people come in just to show them what it looks like. But yeah, let's turn the game on. I'm thinking I could probably turn the volume up. Yes, Wink Bawfield. That is our pilot's name. Wink. I always thought that was funny. Captured in essence what you look like. You must not fail. Good luck. Well, chances are I am going to fail. I have not practiced this game at all, and it's been years since I last played it. I'm gonna turn it up a bit more. This game seems kind of quiet compared to... What the hell happened? I didn't touch anything. The controller was upside down. It must have pressed something. Well, I didn't want to skip the intro. Let's reset the game. Not that there was all that much left of the intro. That was silly. And this being a scrolling shooter, there's not much of a plot to speak of. What the hell? Okay, this time the controller was facing upright, and it still went straight to the title screen. Explain this to me, game. Maybe I really should have tested this before I decided to stream it. Hey, cats, welcome. Well, I mean, if it's gonna skip the intro, then I guess let's not worry about it then. So yeah, difficulty levels. Let me go over like how I was able to do on these as a kid. I got to the point where I could pretty reliably beat it on easy. Normal, sometimes I could beat it, sometimes I couldn't. It was kind of a toss-up. Hard, I only beat one time in my entire life, and I could not ever repeat the feat. I don't know if I'd be any better at the game now, but I'm actually going to play it on normal on stream just because I don't have much confidence in myself. Hey, Fishwaffle, welcome. And then there's this difficulty level. funny. I don't know of any other game with a difficulty level called funny. Why is it called that? Well, my theory is that they call it that because the notion that you could beat it on this difficulty level is awfully funny. The enemies bleed bullets. It's absurd. Huh, so you can actually set the ship speed in the options. That's kind of weird. I guess I'll keep it at mid. No, I don't want these controls. Weapon select. With B, sure. And yeah, speed change can be R. Okay, did that save? Yes, it did. But no, I don't want to play on funny. I need to change that back to normal. Alright, let's go. I don't know why it skipped the intro like that. That was weird. Hopefully it's not going to mess up the actual game. I was promised this game was in working condition. Yeah, 8 stages to get through. One of the main differences about this game compared to other shooters at the time is that you actually take 3 hits before you die. Most of the other games of the era, 1 hit and you were dead. So you can get 3 different kinds of, or 4 different kinds of weapons in this game. You got the laser and okay, I might not like these controls actually. And the Energizer was the other weapon, and then there's homing. Energizer can be charged up. It's the most powerful weapon in the game. And the P item serves 2 purposes. 1 restores a unit of health, and 2 powers up your weapons. I generally like homing when it gets powered up more. It's not very strong initially, but it will get a lot stronger. You see the caution there, you know you're coming up to a mini-boss. Mini-boss in this stage is kind of different from the others, because you actually encounter it twice. And you can't even hurt it in this encounter. All I can do is kill the enemies that come out of it. Sure, I'll switch to laser. Okay, and now he's gonna run away. Of course, Buck says that. Down into the clouds, and time to avoid some mines. Power up. So yeah, now the homing shots are bigger, do more damage. These guys are going to shoot at us from the background, and actually it's probably not a good idea to have homing on, because the homing will follow their shots and be rendered ineffective. One other weapon that we haven't seen yet. And there are 3 different types of missiles. The one that I've got right now just fires straight ahead. Or no, that's the homing ones. There's another one that fires straight ahead, and then there's another one that's like guided by your movements. Oddly, in the options you can change it so that the missile button is different from the fire button, but I don't know why you would want that. Okay, let's change to homing. So yeah, now we fight the mini-boss for real. Energizer. There we go. Hey DK, welcome, and hey Neo. Eating pizza, nice. Well, Phalanx on Funny, I would say, is approaching Toho level. But we're not playing on Funny, thankfully. Although if I beat this, I might show off Funny just for a bit. I know I wouldn't get very far in it. Oh yeah, these guys follow your movements. We almost at the boss. Yep. Yeah, these are the missiles that fire straight forward, then do the most damage and pierce through targets. This weapon is the boss killer, so that's what I'm going to use. As soon as he becomes vulnerable, I'm going to let fly with it. Got rid of one arm already. Yeah, see how quickly that did him in? Oh, you already started a second playthrough? Damn. Not taking a break at all. Stage clear with an upside-down Triforce for some reason. Got an extra life. Stage 2. That's apparently what Wink Bawfield looks like. The water here actually pushes you back, but you can stay at the top and bottom to maintain your position if need be. Sure, let's switch to the missiles. Or no, these are the guided missiles. Now we got obstacles to deal with. Power up to the top level, though. Let's switch to... Oh god, I knew that was going to happen at some point. So, first damage of the game. Oh, there's a reflector weapon. Yeah, that has more forward power than the lasers, so that's good. Boss coming up. Time to wreck him with the Energizer. There we go. Almost done with the first chapter? Wow. Hey, Red. Well, I mean, this is the box art. But, I mean, no, there's no old man with a banjo in the game. Figured I'd keep that on hand in case people wanted to see it. Trash the cafeteria. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Luna. You can get through things a lot faster. I'd like to get another power-up item just so I can heal the 1 damage that I've taken. Now, I know this stage also has a secret path in it. I wonder if I can find it. Oh, there's power up. There we go, got healed. I have to pause this game every now and then to look at chat, because there's no way I can play it and look at chat. Yeah, I imagine you just steamrolling everything. Banjo music. Yeah, it's very misleading, Red. They decided to do box art like that because there were a bunch of other games like this out at the time, and so they just wanted to do something completely different. And that's true, and I mean, like, there were a lot of box arts that try. Oh, I think this is the secret. Yeah, here we go. So I know this area has like a lot of fake power-ups. Yeah, you can shoot them. They grow spikes and come after you, but some of them are real, like this one right here. That one is too. I don't think I want to switch any of these weapons that I have, though. You can only carry 3. And by the way, you can sacrifice one of your weapons for a smart bomb, and which weapon you sacrifice determines what the smart bomb is like. I don't know how much farther ahead in the level this actually puts me. B, the guy with the banjo. Welcome back, fish. Now let's take these missiles. Oh, and I got an extra life for picking that up. Whoa. Speed up here. Power up at all, but I'll take it. Kill these guys before they even get to do anything. Smashing your sister's face into a cave. Okay, let's Energizer you. Ah, that was careless. I saw that coming, and I didn't do anything to avoid it. There we go. Oh, and speaking of her, there she is! Welcome, Silas. I'm doing good, fish. Glad I have a shorter week this week, and it's getting close to the time when Luna's gonna visit. A few days now. Boss coming up. energizer his face. Half of them already gone. There we go. The mini-boss took more hits than you did. Jeez. Buck. Another upside-down Triforce for us. So now our piloting skills are going to be put to the test, because this level's a lot more cramped. But the reflector comes in handy here because it bounces off the ceiling and the floor. I forget how weapon replacement works in this game. And in fact, I should be using my smart bombs when I'm about to pick up a new weapon, because I won't be able to carry anymore. Oh yeah, these gates that close in on you. Okay, I was looking for that. So your health does carry over from level to level. You don't get healed in between. Almost caught me off guard there. I was trying to look at chat. Yeah, let's go to homing for now. Although, if they go up, that's not going to help me. More gates. Alone. Sure, let's take the straight firing arms. He wouldn't pull punches. Oh yeah, so, like, this stage doesn't have, like, a mini-boss with the mini-boss music, but there's this thing. He just kind of hides in the background for a while. There we go. Oh, that's right, there's this freaking brain thing that comes out. Multiplies. Ow. I don't know if you can even kill these things yourself. Ah, god damn it. I should have sacrificed my weapon there. And now we've dropped back down to power level 1, which sucks. Ah, I didn't even see that one coming. Okay, yeah, I remember how to do this. Power up. So now the reflector doesn't shoot straight in front of it at level 2. It's weird. Kind of works out for this part, though. Yeah, the screen doesn't scroll forward until you actually move to the right there. Yeah, no Energizer now. That's gonna make bosses a lot harder. maybe the game will be merciful and give me one. I'm pretty sure the weapon drops in this game are not RNG. You get the same ones every time. But I don't remember where the next Energizer will be. Kill it. There we go. Thought I wasn't gonna die in time. And they're coming from behind. Would be nice to have laser at this part, because laser's the only thing that shoots behind you. Left of this level there is. System hit me 7318 in the back. Okay, this is the boss right here. I've got to destroy this core thing first, and then it comes out. So it creates these bubbles around itself that you have to destroy just to actually be able to damage it. I don't have much that's gonna work here. I might actually sacrifice my weapons so that I have forward shooting power. So yeah, here's the homing smart bomb. Oh, and I killed it with that. Wow. Yeah, it gives you a shield that damages enemies that you hit with it. We're talking about cars now. Oh, yikes, DK. Deep core. I like the music here. Nice and rockin'. Reflector or reflector? I might sacrifice one of these pretty soon. Laser. So we have something that shoots straight ahead now. Oh, and now we get power up, so... Okay, now we got one of each. Oh yeah, this thing with its extending head that shoots at you after it disappears. My neck is made of bullets. Another power up. Now we're back to full power. Bottom. My dad bought my car as well. I'm not gonna get so lucky with the next one. It just takes practice, Red. Eventually it becomes second nature. Yeah, Luna, that's for sure. Oh yeah, this thing with its spinning, whatever that is. Oh, it's made of enemies. Oh, shit, I want that Energizer. Got rid of my reflector for it, but that's fine. $11 lives, not bad. I'm sure I'm gonna need them later. Mini boss. Oh, that's right. Oh, and I got hit while I was at the top of the screen. That sucks. So Gotta hit the bottom part of the top half. There we go. Oh, and then you leave behind crap as well. Okay, got rid of that. That's great, DK. That is the advantage of living in a more rural area for sure. Yeah, I'm glad I don't live somewhere like San Francisco or LA. Driving there would be awful. Oh, jeez, sneak attack. Guess I gotta watch for that. Shit! And again, I lose an Energizer. Get put down back to power level 1. They keep getting me with that. Power up, please. Try to stay more in the middle of the screen in case more of them try to drop down on me. Yeah, like that. Okay, so we're only at power level 2 for the boss. Oh, couldn't get me that time. I remember this thing. It kind of looks like a frog to me, and it shoots these giant beams almost without warning. Can't even hurt it right now until this thing comes out. Now homing's not going to help here. Thankfully we've got the straight shooting missiles that do the most damage. Okay, couldn't get rid of that part yet. Gonna have to go through another cycle. I guess I can't shoot those things. Graze those bullets. Yeah, I had to do that there. Okay, got that part down, but there's another phase. Ow! I got too close there. When his eye opens up, you know he's gonna charge like that. Ah, shit. I might have to sacrifice something here. There we go. Well, he was almost dead anyway, but oh well. It makes a nice weapon. It also makes a nice resting spot for your laptop, like for me. Still have a lot of lives. This level is completely different from the others. It does not automatically scroll to the right. We're faced with this giant destroyer, and we have to enter 3 different parts of it and take out the mini-bosses inside. It's pretty cool, if you ask me. Homing's my only weapon, and wow, I was not paying attention, and now we have nothing. Now, I don't remember if there are power-up items in this level. I hope there are. Destroy a lot of the turrets and stuff just for points, and that'll give me lives. I'm just gonna skip over that. I'm still curious if there are any power-up items. Whoa, forgot about this shit here. I want to say one of these has a power-up inside it. I was right. I remember things. That one I'm not even going to risk going after. Hey, Cobra, welcome. Yeah, this is a game I used to own as a kid. And I do have a soft spot for shoot-em-ups like this, although I'm not particularly good at a lot of them. Might be the only power-up item in the level, though, unless that other thing I decided not to destroy has one. Okay, so we've done a full circle of this thing. Now I have to remember what part of the ship I'm supposed to enter to get to the first mini-boss. You have to do them in a certain order. It looks like it's this one. It's the one that opens and closes. Now, this fight kind of sucks, because if you don't destroy this thing in time, it's gonna smash you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, if our weapon is not powered up high enough, then we're bound to get hit. Okay, we did kill it. There we go. That wasn't bad. Yeah, the box art's pretty great. Well, it appears to be at least somewhat organic, so I guess that's why it has sphincters. Okay, is this the next one? No, this is the last one. There's no way I can hit that thing. Okay, I think the next one is enter from the top then. Yeah, here. Yeah, here it is. Well, if it was a Genesis audio chip, but it's Super Nintendo. Oh yeah, this thing. This fight seems fairly straightforward. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I knew you were going to say something like that. Always defender of Genesis over Super Nintendo. Okay, so now I gotta go back down to the bottom for the actual boss fight. probably... Okay, there we go. There's the bottom of it. Oh, no, that was the first one. Shit. So the last one, I think, is more to the right. Well, I owned a Super Nintendo for way longer than I owned a Genesis, so I'm kind of biased toward the Super Nintendo, though don't get me wrong, Genesis had some great music as well. I mean, look at the Sonic games. Okay, actual boss time. I remember this thing shoots a bunch of straight lasers at you. Yeah, like that. If you position yourself right, then you won't get hit by them, but then you gotta worry about his other shit. Oh god. Okay, I guess we're safe. Oh wow, that fight was a lot faster than I was expecting it to be. Alright, Celeste, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. And yes, of course, Cobra, Rocket Knight Adventures music. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, I kind of wish I had tried out some of the Sega consoles after the Genesis. And now we get into an asteroid belt that's a resort area? I don't even really know what's going on with this level, but yeah, we're in a level that advertises the game. Stage, yes, this is a stage. How very observant of you. Give me those weapons. I'm not gonna pick up the laser. Mini boss already, apparently. Oh shit, I could have dodged that. What? Okay, I didn't see what hit me that time. Okay, homing might actually be a bad idea here. Destroy both halves of this thing. Oh, I did not see that. And again, I lose an Energizer when I die. Like, that's gonna be the only weapon I lose. Oh, killed it. Now I don't have the firepower anymore to destroy this stuff. Just gotta dodge it. Two reflectors. I need two reflectors. Let's get rid of one. The reflector smart bomb sends out this drone that goes after enemies, but there really wasn't anything for it to chase there. And shit, I wasted my Energizer. That one has the best smart bomb. It blows up everything on the screen. Game Gear. I played a little bit of Game Gear. I never played Saturn, though, and I never played Dreamcast. I didn't get on board with the PS1 until pretty late in its life, actually. I missed out on a lot of games because of that. I stuck with the N64 for a long time. Thankfully, I can shoot this thing from behind. There we go. Sacrifice my laser. Yeah, Reflector's good to have in this level too, because it bounces off shit. Shit. Too close, couldn't react to it in time. Boss time. I hope we can keep our power-ups for this, because this boss is a pain in the ass to beat if you get dropped down to power level 1. That's right, there was Wipeout on PS1. I've only played HD Fury. There he is, some kind of, like, space armadillo thing. And you have to hit him in his mouth. So he's only vulnerable at certain times. Shit. Get wrecked if I'm not careful. Got him. Yes. Hey, Robo. "13 lives for the last 2 levels. This music is confirmed on my music quiz. Hyperspace. This level gets kinda tough. Let's see how I fare. Power up, please, yes. Like, if you get dropped down to level 1 here, you're probably just not gonna have the firepower necessary to kill these enemies. You're just gonna have to dodge them. Ugh. Speed up to max. I feel like I'm gonna need the speed to be able to dodge all this shit. Ooh, killed him before he finished his attack. I for some reason was never really big on PC. I mean, I got into, like, some games around junior high, because some of my friends were into some things, and they bought games for me, like, for my birthday and stuff, like XCOM and StarCraft, so I played those for a while. But in general, console was just where I was at home. I preferred having a controller in my hand than a big fat keyboard with all these different functions on it. Which is why I think a lot of the PC games that I like now, like Portal, don't require very many controls. Let's see, can I only hit you when you open up? Gotcha. this part's simple if you have homing. It's fire and forget. Yeah, see, there are some great games on Steam. Amening. Yeah, I do not know how you do that on keyboard, Fish. That's crazy to me. This part is basically just filler for the duration of time the game expects you to have been fighting the mini-boss. Okay, now we got some new stuff. Blow up everything. Ah, okay, so that thing doesn't die instantly. You gotta avoid it while it's exploding. At least we got a power-up item right after that to heal our wounds. Oh shit, we got a Lux raid. A Lux raid. Haha, I'm funny. But hey, Lux, Fish, Rock, Luna, Ratmus. We're already most of the way through this game. This is stage 7 out of 8. But yeah, for those of you who have not seen, let me show you this game's box art. Old man with a banjo. Actual game has nothing to do with that. But yeah, that's kind of the reason people remember this game even today, is because of this box art here. But yeah, back to the game. Okay, now we're going down onto the enemy base here. Slow down a bit. There's not actually a lot here. And now we go inside. Yeah, it does say the hyperspeed shootout in space. Alright, see you, Ratmus. Thanks for coming along with the raid. Banjo covers of the stage music? Maybe. I've never looked for that. Boss time. I think you have to hit him in the mouth, yeah. Already got rid of it. And Energizer just wrecks bosses. And that's a lot of shots. Ow! Okay, that took a little longer to kill him than I was expecting. I only got hit once, so that's good. "16 lives for the last level." At the risk of sounding cocky, I think we got this. Last mission, charge. No data. I am sure I will lose some lives in this level. Don't know which way's best here. They all lead to the same place eventually, I guess. Very narrow corridors. I see you in the background there. Blast him. What the hell, Luna? Why would you even say that? No covers, dang. Yeah, you would think they would exist, though. It seems like too easy of an idea. I know I've had problems with this mini-boss in the past, but hopefully with Energizer we can do something about this. I can't see when he's vulnerable. I'm trying to pay attention to the middle of the screen. I guess he's vulnerable whenever that thing opens up. Apparently he's a gravity beetle with that gravity well. It seems like I'm not even hitting him. Oh, that's right, he's got another form. There we go. Because nightmare fuel. Well, thanks. Okay, these enemies take a bit more damage than I would like. But I mean, this is the last level, so I should not expect them to go easy on me. Although, to be honest, I'm really surprised I'm doing this well. I thought I was going to struggle a lot more with this game than I have been. There are a lot of, like, very impossible to describe enemies in this game. Particularly in this last level. I guess I could have used Energizer to just blast that guy if I wanted to. Yes, you did pimp slap him all over the place. Huh, maybe the music wasn't popular enough. I think it's pretty great. Well, I will show it off. Just for kicks. I'm not gonna do very well in it, I promise you that. Is that right, TK? I'm shocked as well. I think we're getting close. Yeah, especially when you see that red flashing. What's that flashing? So yeah, now it takes us to the final area. Mother brain explode. Welcome back, Robo. Hour and a half? Yeah, right. Yeah, it kinda is, Neo. I'm hitting something here. I don't know what it is, and I don't want to run into it on accident. I think there are power-ups hidden here somewhere. I got something. Alright, final boss time. I didn't mean that, Luna. God. Trippy. The final boss is a giant bubbly mass. Gotta hit it in the middle. And already took out its first form. Energizer is the bomb. And wow, we didn't even like get to hear all of his music. Just gotta destroy that last little bit of him, and there, that's GG. Yes, fuck Bubbles. Fuck them all to hell. Yeah, if I hadn't had a full-powered Energizer, that fight definitely would have been harder. Tally up our points. I did not use any continues. Yeah, our lives and our continues contribute to our final score. Yes, Operation Climax. I didn't think about things like that when I was a kid. So on normal, you do actually get credits. If you play on easy, it basically just tells you try it on normal. Yep, that was a 1 credit clear. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stream this game again on hard at some point. Cause that was a little too easy. I wasn't expecting to do that well. Yeah, I did talk about the box art a bit at the beginning. But yeah, if you're wondering what's going to happen after this, I'm going to shut off the stream for a moment as I move my laptop to a better place to play the next game. I'm going to be playing Dryer for the first time. You may have seen it on the barbecue before. I don't know where else you would have seen that game. But yeah, it always looked fun to me, so I'm going to give it a shot. It's an NES game that was made in, what, 2012? Like, way after the NES's life cycle was over. 1 credit clear Metal Slug, I don't think that's something I'll ever do. And you as Mega Man X. But yeah, before we switch games, I will show off the funny difficulty. Thank you for playing. I loved when games did this. They thank you for playing. Games just don't do that anymore. It's very chill credit music, yeah. I don't think the game advances past this screen. I think you have to reset at this point. Yeah, I'm hitting buttons, nothing's happening, so let's reset. I'm going to try to let the intro play again and see what happens. I'm going to hold the controller in my hand this time. Because earlier I was trying to let the intro play, but it was just automatically being skipped without me doing anything. We're sorry. Where the chems go, yes. This is about as far as I got in the intro the first time around. Oh, it does, Neo? That's cool. Yeah, I don't think I played a lot of Chemco games, but I actually owned this one. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, this is actually the 3rd copy of the game that I've owned in my life. Kind of ridiculous. Should have just kept with the first one. Well, what do you know? The intro fully played that time. I don't know why it skipped itself previously. You want that name? Okay, I guess it kept my... maybe because I only hit reset and didn't shut the game off, it kept my control set up. Oh boy, here we go. Please have my body cremated. Hey, RPG fan, I've heard of Lagoon, but I think I've only seen very little of it being played. Yeah, see, you destroy enemies and they shoot at you when they die, so that's a thing. Sometimes they shoot a lot at you. Shit, I tried to sneak up at the top and there just wasn't room. Oh, homie's not gonna help me here. Kind of weird that the mini-boss doesn't actually fire that much more than he did on normal. Now, these mines shoot a lot more than they did before. Yikes. Yeah, let's just stick with the laser, and I got hit by something there. Damn it. Starting to lose control. Oh, I actually snuck through him that time. It was the same exact enemy pattern as before. Oh, I almost got hit by one thing, only to get hit by something else. And now I'm at power level 1s, which does not bode well for the boss, and I've already lost a second life. Am I even going to be able to kill the mini-boss? Okay, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it sure is funny. Actually, to be honest, Buck, it does not seem as bad as I remember it being as a kid, but it may be that I didn't have the focus back then that I do now to concentrate on as many bullets as there are on the screen. But then again, this is only the first stage. I'm sure it gets a lot worse. Einhander? I have not played it. I have heard of it. Alright, have a good night, fish. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see if I can beat the first boss with the level 1 power. And no weapons, just the basic one. Really? I destroyed his arm that fast? I guess the bosses really don't have more health on the higher difficulty levels. They just shoot a lot more. Ah, still got hit, even though I knew what to do there. I have to hit that top thing before I can hurt the main body. The rest of it shouldn't be too bad. There we go. So yeah, I lost a good number of lives on the first stage, so really don't think I'd be able to beat it if I kept going, but I'm definitely going to stream this game again on hard in the future, because I'm surprised at how easily I blew through that on normal. We'll go ahead and shut the game off, but yeah, so that was Phalanx, and now we're going to switch games, so I'm going to shut off the stream for a bit and rearrange things, and I will see you guys back in like 5 to 10 minutes or so.